Hello everyone, I am Sugat Pawar, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering of AISSMS Institute of Information Technology Pune. In this video, I am going to introduce the state space analysis. State space analysis. The definition of state space analysis is the state space method is based on the description of nth order system in terms of n first order differential equation of state variables. In contrast to conventional control theory, the state variable technique involves three types of variables as already shown in this figure. Input variable is represented by U, output variables represented by Y, and state variables represented by X. To represent the complete state system in state space representation, it requires the state variables with initial condition of them to be known. Advantages of state space analysis over classical control. The state space representation technique has some advantages over the conventional representation method, that is transfer function. Use of vector matrix notation. The use of vector matrix notation simplifies the mathematical representation of a system. The transfer function approach assumes zero initial condition and hence initial conditions cannot be included in the design, whereas the state space method allows inclusion of initial conditions. Transfer function can be used to represent only linear time invariant system, but state space technique can be used to represent non-linear and time variant system as well. State space method can be more conveniently used to represent multivariable systems than transfer function method. The system represented in state space can be easily designed for optimizing many performance indices, whereas using transfer function approach there is a limited scope to design optimal control system. The analysis in state space can be carried out for a class of inputs without much complexity. These are the advantages of state space analysis over classical control. Now the terminology used for state space representation. First one is state. The state of a dynamic system is the smallest set of variables such that the knowledge of these variables at time t equals to t0 together with the knowledge of input for t greater than or equals to t0 completely determines the output response of the system for any time t is greater than or equals to t0. Now second terminology is state variable. The state variables of dynamic systems are the variables making up a smallest set of variables that determines the state of dynamic system. If n variable, that is x1, x2, x3 and so on xn, are required to completely describe the behavior of the dynamic system, then n of such variables are nothing but the state variables. Now third one is state vector. It is a vector whose n components are n state variables. It is the n-dimensional column vector and is denoted by x is equals to x1, x2, x3 up to xn transpose. Now next one is state space. The n-dimensional space whose coordinates axes are the state variables x1, x2, x3 up to xn is called state space. And the last terminology used in state space representation, state space equation. The state space equation for continuous time linear time invariant systems are x of x dot of t is equals to ax of t plus bu of t, y of t is equals to cx of t plus du of t. So first equation is a state equation and second y of t equation is nothing but the output equation, where A is n by n matrix called system matrix, B is n by r matrix called input matrix, C is m by n matrix called output matrix, and D is m by r matrix called direct transmission matrix. X of t is n by 1 state vector, u of t is r by 1 input vector, it is also called as control vector, y of t is m by 1 output vector. For single input single output system, m is equals to r equals to 1. Thank you.